Good evening again. Welcome, welcome, those of you coming into the chat tonight. This one I just had to laugh because this is about when I started earlier this last month on following the thing going on in Fulton County, Georgia, with the DA Fannie Willis and her also filing charges against Trump for his filing charges against Trump for some corruptions in the politics, whatever. I really and I did a lot of talking about that because I said these people seem so shady. Fannie Willis and Nathan Wade. So here tonight, before I was ready to just like turn in for the night, this article popped up in my news feed, and I just thought I'd come tonight and share this one. Um, if you are in the chat, I'm not able to see the conversation, but if you are in the chat, please hit the like button, or you can leave your comments. When you can watch the replay of this video, you can leave your comments in the comment section. I would appreciate it very much just to let me know that you were here, because when I got an article on the screen and I'm streaming, I can't really see the conversation that's going on in the chat. So it's not like I'm being rude. I just can't see you. I can't see the conversation. Okay. I just want you to know that. Uh I just lost the article, y'all. Let's go back. This popped up in my news feed. So I just wanted to just share the okay. Um, this is about Nathan Wade being accused of the failing to pay his ex-wife Jacqueline medical bills and cutting off children. Oh my God. People hey Frankie. Yes, thank you for being there, Frankie. Yeah. So like I said, this one is just too funny. It's always cheaper to keep her. You went from one messy situation of your marriage and jumped into this relationship with this messy DA attorney, Fannie Willis. And you just added more fuel to your fire. And you sitting in the office as a special prosecutor, okay, filing these charges in the office against Donald John Trump. You should have made sure that all your ducks were in the row, that your life was squeaky clean while you was trying to pass. That's why I tell people with politics and everything is so dirty. Like people be ready to throw other people, you know, life out there, condemn other people for whatever actions they with the things they're doing. But you gotta always make sure you check yourself. Now, this man here, and nothing against my brother. I love my brothers. Don't get me wrong. I like my brothers to become prominent, successful, and doing great things or whatever. But then I gotta look at the wife. Me myself being a wife. I have to look at these type of things. And you had a family that you left behind, and you have still a responsibility to your home life first. Whether you and your wife are separated and y'all consider yourself adults. And me speaking from a Christian point of view, God hates divorce, and especially um, when you two people brought two other human beings. When you bring other human beings into your messiness, that's why I said always seek the kingdom of God first before all other things will be added unto you. While you couldn't deal with a marriage, then it's better to just stay single. If you cannot work it out with your spouse, stay single. And especially when you know you have children from your union, stay single. Don't get yourself caught up in no messiness. You could have just dedicated your work and to, you could have dedicated your work. I'm sorry, your time and your work and everything into what you do as a special prosecutor, okay, in your business as a special prosecutor. You didn't have to get yourself involved with no other woman if you had a desire or a need for something. That's what your wife is there for. You don't have to jump into romance and all that other stuff with another woman that also just been separated from her own husband and have to, it's just messy, y'all. Who's raising a family of her own, who also have her burdens, and y'all was supposed to come in this marriage as a blended couple. But let's go on and read this article, okay? I just want to read this article with you all tonight. Before I crash out, I just wanted to talk about this one about Nathan Wade accused of failing to pay ex-wife's medical bills, cutting off children. He's even cutting off his children. And this is crazy. It says special prosecutor Nathan Wade sits in court during a hearing in the case of the state of Georgia versus Donald John Trump at the Fulton County Courthouse on March the 1st of 2024 in Atlanta, Georgia. The hearing is to determine whether Fulton County District Attorney, former Fulton County Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, is facing accusations and neglecting to cover urgent medical procedures for his ex-wife and helping support the couple's children, according to an application for a citation of contempt filed with the Cobb County Superior Court on the 3rd of April. Wade was appointed as the special prosecutor by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis to investigate allegations of elections interference by former President Donald Trump and his supporters in the 2020 presidential election. Reportedly compensated nearly 700,000 for his work over a 2.5-year period. Wade's investigation led to the indictment of Trump and 18 others in August of 2023. Now, what I'm trying to say now, let's stop here in this article. Now, you came for Donald Trump for him um, stealing elections, okay, stealing votes and corruption and doing these type of things. Um, and you wanted him to be indicted for whatever reason, for this, him and 18 other people for doing this. This is why it was so important for Mr. Wade to be more focused in his work as a special prosecutor to take down Donald Trump and his team for what they did. But how can you come to win in a fight so big as this when you got a whole messy situation going on and you're breaking your marriage, and then not only your marriage, but you having this affair with Fani Willis? Let's go on into the article. See, you added more fuel to your fire. Now, he would have probably been more successful if he would have stayed in his marriage and worked it out with his family, with his wife, continue to do what they had to do as they're supporting as a team to, do their work to help their children together as a team, because they both have a obligation to do that as a team, educating their children and everything. So you would have been better off staying there with your wife, with your mess in your marriage. That's your business. Okay. That's your business as a team, as a husband and a wife, than to get yourself caught up in the mess with Fani. Okay. Let's move forward. Nathan and Joycelyn Wade were married on June the 21st of 1997 and separated on August the 15th of 2021, with Nathan filing for divorce on November the 2nd of 2021, one day after being hired by Fulton County. Okay. He files for a divorce. Okay. They were separated on the 15th of August of 2021. And then he goes and filed for a divorce in November 2nd out of his, I guess him and his Fanny was planning on having building um, team together as two powerful attorneys, I guess, and doing all of that other stuff, and left his family behind wherever he thought he was going to jump ship with his family and join um in his oops sorry, this is crazy what I'm doing, and join um forces with Fanny. In September of 2023, Joycelyn Wade filed a motion to reopen discovery in their divorce case, citing Nathan Wade's extravagant spending habits and inadequate financial support. As a result, Nathan Wade disclosed credit card statements in December revealing non work related expenses with Willis. In January of 2024, one of Trump's co-defendants, Michael Roman, filed a motion seeking the disqualification of Willis and her team because of an improper relationship with Wade. The motion also accused Willis of benefiting from hiring Wade. Initially, Willis and Wade declined to comment on the accusations and refrained from confirming or denying the alleged relationship. On January the 8th, Joycelyn Wade served Willis with a notice of disposition. Willis responded by accusing Joycelyn Wade of interfering in the Trump case before Willis was scheduled to testify. The Wades reached an out of court divorce settlement. Subsequently, Philly Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee presided over several days of testimonies concerning the original motion filed by Roman and similar motions from other defendants, including Trump, Wade, and Willis, asserted their innocence, stating they derived no financial benefit from their involvement in prosecution of the Georgia election interference case or their relationship. Following these proceedings, Judge McAfee ruled that they must recuse themselves for the case to proceed in his ruling. McAfee wrote that an odor of mendacity remained around the case and Wade's unconvincing explanations for the inaccurate interrogatories interrogate oh God interrogatories he submitted in his pending divorce suggested a willingness on his part to improperly conceal his relationship with Willis. Wade resigned from the position a few hours after the ruling. The recent filing emphasizes Joycelyn Wade's urgent need for medical procedures, including an endoscopy endoscopy, a colonoscopy, whatever how they say it, colonoscopy, and ultrasound. Nathan Wade allegedly instructed his ex-wife to cover the expenses herself with reimbursement at a later date, despite a court order mandating him to make direct payment to the health care provider. Moreover, Nathan Wade is accused of discontinuing financial support for their children. He reportedly informed their daughter, currently in college, aspiring to attend medical school, that he will no longer cover her rent and living expenses. He told his daughter this on the day that her rent was due. According to the filing, similarly, Wade reneged on his commitment to finance their daughter's MCAT expenses. Their son, pursuing a professional soccer career in Europe, was also informed by Wade to seek financial support from his mother, despite the fact that Nathan Wade promised to cover his son's expenses so that he could obtain a visa. Joycelyn Wade claims that Nathan's abrupt termination of support has left her in dire financial straits with a monthly income of than a thousand less than $1,000 since she is now providing for their children. Additionally, Nathan Wade reportedly owes $15,000 to Joycelyn Wade's financial expert, with his failure to provide the old amount, exuberating the financial strain. On March 16th, Nathan Wade canceled an interview with NBC Meet the Press on the following day, citing a family emergency. It is unknown what that family emergency may have been. Okay. And that is all for tonight, folks. I just needed to come with this one because this one is so interesting. I thought I'll share it tonight with those of you on my channel that came when I was on this about this Fannie Willis, Nathan Wade, and their love affair, and then coming for the presidency of Donald John Trump. How they was coming for him to destroy him on the fact that he in this election because of his trying to steal the election with states with votes and everything of that nature. So they did this big investigation on him and they brought up charges against him. And here it comes that they both messy two messy people, couldn't cover their tracks and know that this stuff was going to eventually be investigated about them and what they're doing in their background of their lives. Nathan with his divorce going on and his children and everything, and then he jumps into this affair with the district attorney, and he's working with her as a special prosecutor. Professional, very unprofessional. Okay, a special prosecutor. Now this is sad. This is really truly sad. Like I said, we all born with nature. I'm not judging them. I'm not trying to, throw stones at them or whatever. But these are the things that I tell people when we come for people for whatever we come for them about, and we make pass judgment on. Make sure our judgment is right. Make sure that whatever we doing in the in our heart is clean and not dirty. You know, make sure that your ducks are in the row, that you're living in a upright way so that you won't have any room for reproach. That nobody can attack you on none of your character or nothing immorally the way you're living when you come in for somebody else's misconduct in moral misconduct. You know what I'm saying? Or just the fight in this fight with politics, because this fight in politics is very dirty. It's a dirty fight. It's disgusting, and I really don't get involved with politics, but this on a godly term because this man would have been better off staying in his marriage, fighting to stay in his marriage, building a strong family with his wife, a team with his family, with his wife and his children, than going out in the world having this fun and this affair with this woman, with the Jezebel. Well, I consider her a Jezebel. She destroyed the family. She destroyed because she didn't have to have him over with her doing work with her at certain times of the evening, night, whatever, taking trips with him and boat rides and them having this affair. His thing should have been focused on based at home first. He should have took care of all his problems at home first. Now he don't got more stress on him. More stress on him. And this is sad. This ain't funny, but it's sad. But I pray for them and I pray for Joycelyn, his wife, that everything will work out for her because of her health. This is sad. Anyway, y'all gotta go. God bless you. Have a good night. And if God's willing, I'll get y'all in the morning. Peace out. Peace out.